What's up, guys? This is a new video, at least in the start of a new video for the new GPC week, facing Nacho this week, but the Savage Tauros, the Texas Savage Tauros, and I will quickly show his squad. I've got a nice print screen. He's got 80 slash, which was unbanned from the week by Apple. Mega Gallade, Manaphy, Roserade, Rhyperior, Latias, Florges, Crobats, Poliwrath, and Piloswine. These stuff I expect him to bring. Basically 80 slash, since it's just so solid for a team structure, and it does do well against many of my mons, I guess. Mega Gallade is very versatile for one. It's also one of the biggest threats in the whole league. It smacks me with the combination of his double step and knockoff, so I definitely expect him to bring Mega Gallade. Also Manaphy. Manaphy is the thing that 1v1s my whole team. Maybe even 6-0s my whole team. So I have to prepare very well for that, and I hope I did. But I'm 100% sure he brings Manaphy. I don't have anything to beat it one-on-one. Superior, but he could prepare for Superior very easily with stuff on his team. So he's got no option. He has to bring Manaphy basically. Next up is Roserade. Roserade might be brought out. I don't know. I do expect him to bring Crobat as a guaranteed counter to an offensive Superior, but Roserade does a very good job at checking Superior as well, so he might definitely bring it, as Roserade actually does decently well against my team. But yeah, I expect to bring Crobat. I expect to bring Poliwrath, since basically my Mega Gyarados beats his whole team. It actually beats his whole team. An offensive Mega Gyarados, the Dragon Dance set, beats his whole team. And the only thing he has to stop it is Poliwrath. And despite me having Bounce, for example, he could easily run like a Protect and or Circle Throw or whatever he wants to run. But yeah, basically Poliwrath is the first thing on his list of mons that counters my and is the only thing on his list of mons that counters my Mega Gyarados. So he basically has to bring it if he doesn't want to get steamrolled over by Mega Gyarados. Next up is Piloswine. I expected to bring Piloswine, since a big threat to his team on my end is Tornadus, as Tornadus actually does really well against his team as well. Tornadus outspeeds, for example, Gallade, it outspeeds Manaphy, it outspeeds Roserade. Rhyperior gets bopped by Grassnot, Latias gets not bopped, but it gets hurt by knockoff. Florges is not a counter. Crobat outspeeds, but is not necessarily the best answer. Maybe if it's paired with Crobat, possibly. Poliwrath loses 1v1 unless he gets lucky with the Skull Burn, for example. And then there's Piloswine, and Piloswine actually scares me out. So I think Piloswine is the best answer, best thing he can bring. And especially because I don't expect him to bring Rhyperior. I expect him to bring Piloswine for Stealth Rocks and more team synergy with the ground typing and the electric ice resist to maybe deal with my Nidoqueen a bit better as well. So I don't expect it to bring Florges, despite it being a super counter to Hydreigon. I kinda expect him to bring Latias, since Latias it gets defog. Obviously it can be a nice bulky attacker. I expect him, however, to bring some kind of Calm Mind Latias, if he brings it. As I also, like I said, expect him to bring Crobat, and I think Crobat will be the support Crobat with the defog. And I think if he brings Latias, he'll bring a defog Latias if there's no Crobat on the team, or he'll bring a Calm Mind Latias if there is a Crobat on the team. So I definitely have to prepare for that, because a Calm Mind Latias is actually pretty scary. Because it's bulky as fuck and it hits hard as fuck. So yeah. And yeah, like I said, Roserade, I do not expect him to bring it on his list of mons. I expect to bring the first 3 months and the last 3 months, but Roserade actually does deal well with the team that I prepared for him. So he might, if he brings it, I might be in a little bit of trouble. So Then going to my team, That's the wrong mouse. My team, like I said, it's the Tornadus, since Tornadus is one of the biggest threats to his team, offensive Tornadus. Acrobatics deals well with a big portion of his team. Grass Knot for the Rhyperior, which I don't expect him to bring, but if he decides to bring it, then I will have to bop it with Grass Knot, since if I don't carry Grass Knot, Rhyperior will actually counter me actually fantastically. Knockoff for the 8 slash and maybe Pilot's Run to get the Evaluate off. I'm running the bulk up set to set up on certain stuff that maybe decides to predict the switch out on me. For example, Rose Raid is likely not gonna stay in. So yeah, for example that. I'm running Defiant because of course he has 80 slash and 80 slash gets the King Shield. Basically the Defiant versus Prankster was a toss up between what do I fear more. Is it the Crobat, since Crobat outspeeds me and can break me before bulking up, or is it the 80 slash? And I think I'm more scared of the 80 slash, since I've got the rest of my team I think deals decently well with Crobat, I like to say. So yeah, that's basically the reason why I went with the Defiant bulk up set over the Prankster bulk up set. And yeah, even if he has Crobat in on Tornadus, he might go for Defog if he's running Crobat as his only defogger, so who knows, I might get a Defiant boost on this Crobat even. Next up is Gyarados, and Gyarados is actually not an offensive Gyarados. I was tempted to bring Dragon Dance, Waterfall Crunch, Dragon Tail Gyarados, since I expect him to bring Circle Throw Poliwrath. That could have actually been a really good thing to bring, to have brought. I don't know. Anyway, maybe that would have set his team like straight up, but nah. I honestly felt way safer by going with this set. It's a especially defensive set, and it's basically built to check Manaphy. I do not expect Manaphy to bring. I'll quickly show you what Manaphy can do, because Manaphy is a humongous threat. It really is a humongous threat. It's of course Manaphy. Manaphy can do so many. It's just so versatile. It can be the Calm and Rain Dance set with most likely one attack, since he gets rest, but the hydration. It gets the coverage twice, it gets Energy Ball, it gets Dazzling Gleam to hit my Hydreigon, for example. It gets Ancient Power, I don't know. Don't think he'll use that. He gets Energy Ball, like I said, Ice Beam. He gets the screens, he gets U-turn, he gets Scald, he gets Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball is really threatening, because with Shadow Ball he might be able to 1v1 my Calm Mind Universe, which I actually brought. Same goes for Single Beam. And Tail Glow, of course, to break third defensive teams, very defensive of course. U-turn and I guess Waterfall if he wants to go physical. But that's basically the most threatening stuff in his team he might bring. So yeah, Manaphy is the biggest threat to my team, and it's not Slap, okay. It's basically 1v1s, 6-1s maybe, one more team, depending on its set. I was fearing an Assault Vest, running 3 coverage moves and U-turn, but I think I wouldn't mind that too much. I think I would be able to deal with that. So yeah, this team, I've got Gyarados to deal with it, because Gyarados, if I do not Mega Evolve it, is able to take it on really well, not being weak to Energy Ball, which he might not bring, depending on his set, since I expect him to bring Shadow Ball, Ice Beam to deal with Superior, and either Scald to deal with Nidoqueen well, yeah, or like I said, Energy Ball to deal with Gyarados well. So that's basically like the toss-up. And Scald actually does deal with my Tornadoes as well. So I kind of don't know if he brings Energy Ball, but it would be safest for me to remain in this form unless Latios becomes a problem, since Latios might be Psyshock. Latios that could hurt the rest of the team. But yeah, I ramble on too much. Gyarados is my counter to Manaphy. Then we got Superior, and Superior Superior is the only grass type on my team, and it's the only thing that deals super effective damage, stab super effective damage to Manaphy. So I think he'll bring counters to Manaphy, counters to Superior I mean. And that's why I didn't go with an offensive Superior, the same thing I did with Gyarados. I made it like a more support or defensive Superior with Light Screen and Reflect and Glare. Glare mainly to slow down, for example, the Crobat or Latias maybe, or Gallade, I don't know, whatever wants to switch in. If it's Roserade, it counters me, unless it's an offensive Technician Roserade, which would still be Glare. But yeah, went with this set. I think it will catch him off guard, and I think the screens will help me out really well. So yeah, that's basically the reasoning behind that. I could have gone with Taunt to prevent defog as well over something like Glare or maybe one of the screens, but I think I'd be fine with this. Then we got this Choice Scarf Bronzong. A little bit of a gimmick, of course. I wanted to make it Specs at first or Bandit, but I don't want to give anything more power. So I went with the Trick Scarf Bronzong. It also has Stealth Rocks to set up Stealth Rocks just in general. It's got Toxic for Latios mainly. Manaphy could be, like I said, the not Sleep Out, the Rest Rain Dance set. But if it's not the Rest Rain Dance set, the Toxic will really help. So that's why I brought Toxic on Balance over here, the Bronzong. And it got Heavy Slam to hit stuff like Florges, to hit a Roserade really hard, since it's decent check to Roserade. Unless an offensive HP fighter, but I still think I might be able to take it down decently well. Yeah, stuff like that, you know, Piloswine maybe even, since it's direct counter to Piloswine, resisting the ice ground coverage. And Nidoqueef, of course the mandatory Nidoqueef, which is so far my MVP. It's 4-0, and it's a physical one. It's Earthquake, Thunder Punch, Sucker Punch and Ice Punch. The only thing that really deals well with this is Piloswine on his team. If it's physically defensive, well, even special defense takes it down, or even the bulky set takes it down. But yeah, that's mainly the Nidoqueen I was going for, since the Sucker Punch might actually catch him off guard and maybe take down stuff that I mean, he might be running like a Latios with Roost, and he might not see the Sucker Punch coming, so I might be getting surprise takeouts, or on stuff like Gallade, for example. So that's basically the reasoning behind that, to not make a Nidoqueef dead fodder once it's weakened, or once, I mean, his whole team actually deals decently well with Nidoqueef. It's bulky enough to take probably one thing down, but that's why I use Sucker Punch to maybe get another KO, possibly, or maybe a sneaky KO just in general. And last but not least, you can see the item, but it's a Colbur Berry Reuniclus, and the spread might be changed. I don't know about the spread yet. I still have to finish the comics up a little bit, but I wanted to record this at first. So it's just the Calm Mind Recover set with Shadow Ball and Psyshock. You might not see the whole things. Right now it's just max HP, modest max special attack. But like I said, I might change it up depending on what I fear the most in his team. Mainly the Calm Mind, Ceres and Latios and Manaphy. And the Gallade, and that's why I carry the Colbur Berry, because the Reuniclus over here takes on Gallade decently well. It takes the both of his stab moves at least, although the knockoff still hurts, so that's why I run Colbur Berry. So yeah, this is basically what I'm bringing, and I hope this is enough. I'm quickly checking, going through what I missed. On Nacho's team, I will quickly get Nacho's team back up here. Nacho's team, I had some stuff I wanted to say on it. He, again, like my previous opponent, Sasha, he doesn't have a Ghost Resist, so that's why I run Shadow Ball over something like Energy Ball to hit, for example, Piloswine really hard, or Rhyperior really hard. Also, he has no T-Spike Absorber, I think. He's got a fast team with nothing too slow, as you can see. I think Piloswine is like the slowest thing, or maybe Rhyperior. Yeah, I think Rhyperior is slower. So I had the option to go Trick Room, and I actually did that at first. I had a Trick Room Calm Mind Bronzong, but it lost to both Calm Mind, Shadow Ball, Latios, as well as Calm Mind Menifee, so I changed that moveset up. I was actually, at some point I wanted to go with Imprison, Bronzong, but I think that would have been a little bit too crazy. Yeah, like I said, Tornado matches up really well against it, because he only has 2 flying resists, being Aegislash and Raptorier, which I can both block decently well. And his team synergy depends a lot on Aegislash. He does have, of course, the Water Grass cores, which are really strong. He does have some very solid typings in Fairy typing, Crobat has solid typing, Raptorier has solid typing, Poliwrath has solid typing. But his Aegislash mainly keeps his synergy together, so that's a thing I noticed. And yeah, against my team, bulky weathers do really well. Poliwrath is again as well a big threat to me, since he can do basically 3 damage to anything once it switches in. Even a Nidoking T-Bolt or T-Punch wouldn't hurt it too much. So yeah, that's basically all I have to say on the upcoming match. I have asked him to respond to me for a date and time when our match is going to be played, but he has not responded yet, so I will have to wait for that. And for now, I'll see you in a few seconds, I guess. Yo guys, quick notification. The Unicorn set I did change a little bit. It's now Energy Ball instead of Psyshock. Since I do not fear the, I think I had Psyshock mainly for stuff like Roserade, no, not Latias, Florges. And I think I'm prepared for those 2 without Reuniclus. So I figured Energy Ball would be the better option in general, since I mean it beats Raptorier, which I don't really need to beat, I guess, but could be nice, I guess. Also Piloswine, I want to damage it, weaken it a little bit faster. And versus Menifee, Combat Menifee, or maybe even Turbo Menifee. And Energy Ball is gonna hurt a lot more than a Psyshock, so that's the reasoning behind me changing up Energy Ball for Psyshock. Also, I'm gonna do a live commentary, at least it is, unless my parents are gonna walk me in the coming period of recording. In that case, then I thought maybe a good well for nothing, and I will have to redo it in a post-com anyway. But you'll have to find out for yourself within 10 seconds from now. So, I'm sorry. It's time. Nazio has challenged us to an Ubers game. Texas Tauros. Let me quickly check if this is indeed the team I brought. Untitled 3, I think, is the right one. Untitled 3, Untitled 3, Untitled 3. Untitled 3, yes. Scrap, get out. Okay, I might have smack talked this guy a bit, but I legit think he's the most, the opponent I fear the most right now. Okay, shit, he did bring Roselia. He didn't bring Latios though. He doesn't have a default, it seems, so that's nice. He did bring Florges. I kind of fear it being a problem right now. Galate, obviously. 8/, yes. What do I lead with? I think he's gonna lead with his Stealth Rocker, so. Bronzong? Just trick something? Hopefully he doesn't lead with Galate, bro. Oh yeah, have fun. Have fun, bro. I don't know if that's maybe Gyarados mistakes lead, but he could have freeze dried Piloswine, so I don't think it's gonna do much since I'm especially defensive, but I'm listening to a song in the background. I hope you can't hear it. If you can, then I'm sorry, but I need some music to get me going, you know. Okay, I could Stealth Rock here, or I could. I think getting Stealth Rocks up is the most important play. So I'm gonna go for Stealth Rocks. I don't think he'll switch in Aegislash anyway. I think we're just gonna exchange rocks and then I'm gonna switch out, as he will probably fear me, at least expect me going for the heavy slime. So yes, this kinda hurts, of course, the stealth rock, since I have 2 flying weaknesses on my team, but yeah, I mean I couldn't prevent him from getting stealth rocks anyway, so maybe if I ran taunt, Gyarados, but it is what it is. So far it's what I expected, but don't know if it's how I wanted it to be, you know? We'll have to wait and see. I think he wins like the matchup a little bit here. He goes into Aegis Slash. Fair play, fair play. Fair play. I mean, I hate this. Slash calc. I will quickly get the calculator open on this side of the screen. And that's annoying. Okay, hopefully it's not like weakness policy, because that would suck. AG slash blade does against Uniclass, combat Uniclass, I think I have like 60-ish. I'm not bold nature, nope, I'm modest. I'm gonna go with max attack and no speed death and shell claw. Okay, please don't do too much. Shadow Claw does a lot, damn it. I'm still gonna stay in, however, and just fire Shadow Claw, I don't know. I think it's just my best play. I don't want to switch out into anything. I showed speeds and I think I take him down here. Yes. I've kind of forgot that I was slow. They did actually way too much, holy shit, what the fuck. Shadow Claw, what? Oh yeah, Why did I do so much? I'm supposed to be defensive somewhat, not too much. Oh wait, that's what happens when I, like, you know, should have been this, okay. And yeah, the Shadow Claw did indeed do a bit too much. Luckily I do have one thing out of the way. It wasn't the thing I was fearing the most though, so I don't know if it's just a good trade-off. I don't think it is, maybe. Oh, this sucks. This Runic got a kill, so that's the thing. This is not looking too good, to be honest. It isn't. He's definitely having the matchup in his favor at this moment. Yep, Galate. I'm gonna switch in. He's gonna go for the knockoff, right? Could sack this, since it doesn't outspeed anything. And basically it just dies to pretty much everything. Or I could save it and switch in Gyarados. Galate, he's gonna go for the knockoff, I can almost guarantee. Galate versus Gyarados. Let's go with the OU Restalk set. I think that's especially defensive, and with some defense and investment I think it's like 60. A knockoff does absolutely jack shit. And I'm gonna get Thunder Punch in there as well. I still think I'm gonna sack, what's it called though, but yeah, I'm just gonna sack it, it's just my safest play. I mean, I'm okay with losing Uniclass here. I know he's gonna go for a knockoff, he's not gonna set up or anything, but I'm still gonna lose. It's fine. It's a good trade-off. I'm gonna go into this guy, and I'm assuming I'm gonna take him down here. Well, I'm kind of assuming he's gonna switch into Paloswine, but you know, who cares? Knockoff. Don't know if I should risk it, you know, but I'm gonna go for the knockoff. I'm gonna predict him to switch out into Palestine, which he does. He seems to be physically defensive to check this thing, which is the only check, well, counter even he had. So that's kind of what I expect him to be. I don't even call that. I kind of know the damage rolls. Grassnut is not gonna. I kind of want to check. Tornadus life up attacker. Nope. Tornadus defiant attacker. He's got 8 special attack investment. That might be useful. Maybe. Naive nature. Don't know if it's naive, but. And Grassnut against Apalos summoning. I think it's the NU stealth rock set. Acrobatics does 23 to 26, and knockoff did. Okay, he's more of a tank set, so he's not fully physically defensive. So it's like 160. Seems about right. If it's 0, what would I have done? He has some defense investment. 160. Let's go with this. A Grassnut does 35 without Evaluate. Let's go with a Dragon Fang. Does 63, so it's none of the KO. So I'm gonna go into Balance. He might predict the switch out since it's a direct counter, I mean. He's gonna go for the Ice Cosplayer, okay. I'm gonna trick here. I don't know what he's gonna expect, but I'm gonna trick. Actually, he didn't bring Murphy. I just noticed. Okay, that kinda sucks because I might have over-prepared for it, I guess. I wish I did bring Sideshock. It doesn't matter anyway, but... Okay, I tricked the Polybrite. That's a good thing. I like that. Chesto Berry. He was rested Chesto. Not bad. Colbur Berry everywhere. Now bro. He's definitely a defensive set, so... Kinda just wanna go for the Toxic. Don't really know what he's gonna go for, but... Scarf Polyred. It's base 70 speed, so it might outspeed some stuff on my team. It's defensive, so it's not gonna outspeed Superior or Thunderous, Tornadoes I mean. But everything else might get outsped. It will get outsped even for sure, since the rest of my team is defensive. Still not looking too great in the matchup. Still not looking too great. I lost like one of my best months to, I guess, one of his best months, but I don't know. Okay, he's gonna lock himself into Scald. This is a safe switching into this. I mean, you can predict it by going into Roserade, which he will, I think. I'm gonna go and get late. I mean, that's completely fine by me, honestly. I'm gonna go for the Glare. I wanna glare something. And let's see what it is. It is the Roserade. As I said, I don't know if it's offensive or defensive. If it's defensive, it seems to be since leftovers. Natural Cure, if he is Natural Cure, then it's fine. Then he shouldn't have a problem. Is he gonna predict me to switch out here? I think he will. I'm gonna go for a light screen. I'm gonna go for the light screen. Okay, he stayed in, goes for the Sludge Bomb. And he gets a poison. That sucks. I'm gonna go switch into Bronzong right now since it's basically my best play. He's still looking. He's making the safe place, but he can't since he does have the team matchup. So that's a fair play on his end. They did do a lot of damage though to my thingy. I'm gonna open a new conk since I don't have to wanna keep clicking the same stuff. It's gonna go. It's gonna go for Giga Drain. I did not expect that. That's completely fine by me. I think I'm good by double switching. I think I'm good with double switch. Am I kind of want to. I'm gonna go into to Nido Queen. He's gonna switch in Body Breath, if anything. What beats Body Breath? This beats Body Breath. I'm gonna go for it. Please don't stay in and go for this Let's Mobility and switch. I guess we can do that. Okay, that's fine. I am okay with that. Yeah, just gonna go for the thingy, the acrobatics, and gonna take down. Okay, just switch in +1 again. That sucks. Did a lot of damage. Did a lot of damage. Palestine dies on the next switch and he doesn't have a default or a rapid fin on his team. So he's gonna stay in and he's gonna go for the ice shot most likely. I mean, again, my safest switch is switching in Bronson, but it gets weakened so easily now. Yeah, he's gonna go for the ice shot. He might switch out saving this for fodder. No, he's not. That means that Bronson got a kill. I am looking good at the 5-4 matchup lead thingy, but still not happy with where I am. Since I hopefully Galate is not gonna sit up on me now. Fuck, he is. I'm pretty much gonna have to switch in. Gyarados, I think. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna. Damn it. This is not as favorable. I mean, shit. This is bad. This is bad. It's substitute. Okay. I'm gonna go for the roar. I am gonna go for the roar. He is weakened by the ultimate. Boom, baby. No setting up for you. Okay. I think I can beat this. I really don't think he can beat me in any way, shape or form, so I'm gonna go for the safer thing. Gyarados actually does deal well with his team. HP Electric? Huh. I guess. I'm gonna go for the safe rest. He might switch out knowing that he is, now that I know that he's locked in, to some move that is not too strong. And I'm just gonna fire off Sleep Dogs. Safe play. It depends though. If he, I think he dies regardless by Toxic on my Earthquake. Yeah, Toxic definitely. So yeah, I'm still gonna I mean, I don't want to have his Galate set up on me or like damage me in general. Okay, Earthquake. Oh, that does a lot of damage for an uninvested Earthquake. Is she offensive Florges? I wanna see this. This is interesting. Offensive Florges. Gyarados is doing well. Defensive Gyarados is doing well. Oh, you rest all Gyarados versus not Waterfall, it's Earthquake. I'm just gonna change it for now. Earthquake versus, what's this fucking dude called? Florges. Offensive. Earthquake does around, yeah, that seems to be a pretty offensive variant. Let's make it 0. Does 40%. Okay, might have some investment, but yeah, that's pretty defensive. I think switching in Balance again is my best play. Or maybe staying. I don't know if I want to stay. I know he's carrying the psychic for my middle queen now. That's basically a guarantee. Maybe I should just stay. Okay, let's do it. Synthesis. Does she carry Shadow Ball? We'll see. We'll find out. Maybe an offensive one will KO me with Moonblast regardless though. Okay, he's 6 Polybreath. I am completely fine by that. Yeah, I'm just... Okay, he's so far shown 2. I think it's my best play to stay. I'm losing balance in the... Although I could switch it. No, that's gonna do too much damage. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay in a sec balance. Yeah. Yep. He's rest, of course. Fuck, I totally knew that as well. I'm just gonna stay in and keep firing off heavy slaps though. He has to switch out if he wants to do anything with this guy. And I'm not too afraid of Polybreath. Is he gonna PP stall me out of heavy slaps? Not sure, he might. Could go for the toxic. As he's gonna wake up. Just fire off another heavy slam for now. Does good damage to the Rose Raid. I don't know about speed. I'm gonna go for it regardless though. I think I know now for a fact that his Gallade is not. It's sub SD, so actually that's a good set for some team. But that means that he is running barely any coverage. He might be running Zen Habit and Close Combat, or Zen Habit and Knockoff, or Close Combat and Knockoff. Meaning that maybe my Nido Queen might be able to take him on a little bit, maybe? I don't know. Wait, cancel. He might as well gonna switch in Polybreath, I was gonna say, but my cancel button. Thank you, cancel button, I guess. I don't know. Depends on if he switches in. Okay, switches in Polybreath right here. As he's gonna wake up. I mean, Gyarados is a safe play. Do I need, like I said, do I need to save this though? Do I need to save this? I wanna see how much Floaches does. Just to gauge the damage a bit. Bronzong, physically defensive. Special thing. Physically defensive. Nature, okay. Against Moonblast, that's from an offensive one, it does over 16%, right? Yes. So yeah, that would KO me. I'm gonna keep. I kinda wanna go into Gyarados and burn sleep turns. I think I'm gonna. No, I'm gonna sack this. I'm gonna sack. No. As I survive, get the Toxic off. That's nice. Going into Basilisk now seems to be a good play. I'm gonna quickly check on Poliwrath if he's physically especially defensive, if it's gonna matter by taking him down on it. Poliwrath takes a Toxic. Poliwrath takes an Earthquake from Gyarados. Let's go. How much the Poliwraths? I think this one's open. No, I'm gonna change this into Gyarados. is rest talk. That's not rest talk. Those rest talk with earthquake. I'm doing a lot more cogs than I'm used to be honest. But yeah. Rest talk is physically defensive. Earthquake is around 20% max, and not especially defensive. The 19? 19. Yeah, he seems to be physically defensive. If we go with Tornadoes, Divine Attacker, Acrobatics does over 60%, so it should be able to take it down. Not gonna risk it right here, since it's my win condition at this point. So I'm gonna go into Basilisk, and gonna set up a Reflect and a Light Screen. Could just fire off a restore. Could just fire up restore. Although no, Polyred doesn't scare me at all. I think setting up a Reflect or a Light Screen. I'm gonna go for Light Screen first, since the offensive flourish might be an issue. And he's going for Scald. Cool, I can lift the other move, the next move, and can go for the Reflect. As I die, and I've got both screens up versus his remaining squad. So I'm looking good, Looking good. I can get a kill with Tornadoes here, a free kill with Tornadoes, but that means that Florges switches in for free, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm gonna go into Nidoqueen or Gyarados. Switch. I think Gyarados is a good player. I don't really know what to do here, since I don't want to weaken. I want to have something taken down before I switch in Tornadoes, since I want the Tornadoes is my. I fear not being able to win against Galate. So I'm gonna go for the Earthquake again, as he might switch into, I think, Arrest. It doesn't really matter. Can go for the Earthquake right here, as he is gonna sex Polyred. Actually, it was a good play by not going for the Sleep Talk, since I would have been asleep the next. No, it actually didn't matter. So far, it's not looking too bad. It's not looking too bad. Can I take down the Polyred here? Or is he gonna save it? Doesn't seem likely, since Polyred is basically dead weight on his team at this current point. Let's go, baby! Let's go! Somebody tell me no. Battle's been going on for quite some time now. So, he's not looking too good. This is a good matchup for me. Now it's just up to me to not choke it away. Again, keeping Nidoqueen in the back to deal with certain stuff. I think Florges is gonna be the biggest threat at this point though, since don't know if I'm gonna cock if Florges can take my Nidoqueen down with Psychic. Oops. Florges. Florges. I'm gonna do it in this one. Florges, the offensive Calm Mind. I'm gonna make it offensive with Psychic. Oh, it already has Psychic. Against a Nidoqueen. The offensive, really offensive one. It's basically 252. And a Psychic basically does do nothing. It doesn't do anything. Huh? What's he doing? Oh, okay, he forfeited, I guess. In that case, I'm not too sure how that's gonna work. How I'm gonna like do the. I don't know how that's gonna work. I want 2 kills. I want to have a better differential. Anyway, this is, I guess, the match. He forfeited on me, so it's I guess a 3-0. As he doesn't have anything to beat Gyarados, I assume. So another win for the Cambuur Zygarden. Broskies, it's a 3-0 victory, and that I think that keeps me at first place, pretty sure. So, catch you guys later. I'm gonna pause the recording right here, or end the recording here. And next week, I think I'm facing the Liverpool FC from Richie. So be on the lookout for that. At first, of course, we have the transfers. So I might pick up something I need. I might drop something you have seen maybe before or have not seen yet before. So for now, see ya. And yeah, see you next week. Anyway, bye.